If you're facing a big project, should you block off time on your calendar to make sure you have the time to get it done? I've gotten a lot of questions from folks who want to know if time blocking is appropriate if you want to be true to the GTD or getting things done philosophy. Hi, I'm Dave Edwards. Do you time block? Well, time blocking by definition is when you go onto your calendar and set aside specific times to work on a project. I've had some people argue that doing so runs against GTD principles. The argument is that because you're putting something on your calendar that isn't a hard day and time commitment, it doesn't belong on your calendar. There's nothing wrong with this line of thinking, but I've gone through David Allen's book and it never mentions time blocking. And while that argument is a logical progression of GTD, I can't see anything wrong with it. In fact, in a conversation I had with GTD guru David Allen, he said there's nothing really wrong with it because GTD should be adapted to your flow. Well, to me, here's the way I look at it. Now, I don't block off time for every project I face. Man, that would make my calendar a mess. But if I have a big project with a deadline looming or just something that I know I've got to get done, you can bet I'll set aside some time to work on it. Otherwise, my calendar could easily fill up with other meetings, leaving me with little time to work on anything, much less that big project. When I do my weekly review, when I see a pending project of that nature, I just find some time on my calendar to work on it. I also time block my morning startup routine, which includes a check of email. I have a block at the end of my workday to review loose ends, answer emails, and to make sure I'm ready for the next day. I also block off time for family activities, exercise, and church. That's different than blocking off time for every little thing that's on my next action list. And remember, as David Allen says, GTD provides direction. It is not dogmatically prescriptive. So, do you time block? Leave a comment below. I'd love to know why you time block, why you don't time block, and if your philosophy has changed over the years. Hey, before we go, let me remind you that next week I'm going to share a free and on-demand seminar to show you how you can follow GTD and integrate it into Evernote. By the end, you're going to know the system that I use to incorporate my two favorite productivity tools. Go to my website, daveedwardsmedia.com. Sign up for this free seminar. I've been working on it every day, and I'm really excited to share it with you. Build your productivity system integrating GTD with Evernote. Free seminar. Find out more, daveedwardsmedia.com.